Got a few things to square with y'all. First is you collecting your spare head. Second is that sigil magic I smell on your bow. Reckon that's an idea I'll steal. How's about I set you up with some sonic mojo? Call it a trade.
Very well.
Third of all, if you ain't staying here, bears mentioning that Sindri and I find ourselves running a flophouse for unemployed gods. If you're done freezing your backside off in Midgard, maybe come back with Beardo there. Check up on your old pal Tyr.
That's kind of you, Brock. I may do just that.
Well, all right then. I'll meet y'all back at the house. Lesson you want me to fix anything up first.
Well, brother, care to meet our new allies? Or shall we depart?
Excuse me, can y'all stop and help a lady out, please?
What is it?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time tinkering up and down the river delta. Once Odin's army came to town, I lit out of there faster than a tassel worm with its bottom ablaze. So frazzled, I accidentally left behind a few irreplaceables.
What? Irreplaceables?
Well, just one, really. An orb. I'd be mighty grateful if you would find it.
What is it?
And if you come across any of my old, beautifully rusted armor pieces, I'll use the scrap to whip up something specially suited just for you.
What is the orb?
Just bring it back here and you'll make me happy as a sunbeam. Oh, and don't forget to keep an eye out for my old armor. I'll fix it up for you, free of charge.
What sort of orb do you imagine we're looking for, brother?
I do not know.
I was broken when he found me. The truth I'd pledged my life to, it was a lie. Lord Freyr put what was left of me back together. He saved me. And I will gladly die for both.
You still owe me the story of who made these things.
Tell me about the camp dog.
Lord Freyr found her half dead in the jungle. She probably escaped the Blothunde breeding farm north of here. We all told him she was beyond saving. But... and hasn't left us since.
She's a sweet girl.
She's pure of heart. Believes in your goodness, even if you don't.
哇，资源不足，看得到吃不到。
Ready when you are. And Lady Freya? This'll draw attention from your face, at least. Actually, looks pretty good on you. Now, don't let anyone tell you I can't handle delicate work. Can't see. What are you looking for?
这个哦，可以再做铁矿哦。这是用盾牌的，哎，有空再处理，先弄一弄好了。这么贵哦？再弄啊，需要破产
No refunds.
Should we ask him?
Don't be rude.
What's rude about asking for help?
Your alliance is unusual.
I think what Kratos is trying to say is, he's never seen a light elf and dark elf work together. It's a welcome sight.
Hopefully one day, a common one. Mimir tells me you're something of an adventurer. Should you ever find your way to the Forbidden Sands in Alfheim,
Contested territory. Past the Barrens.
there are rumors of a sanctum, and artifacts our elders don't want us to see. Anything that sheds light on our suppressed history would benefit all of Alfheim.
Uncovering secret history? Sounds like my kind of adventure.
Knowledge of the elves' common ancestry is what brought us together. Stories of Alfheim before the division of light and dark. It's very taboo.
Didn't stop you from spreading word of it. Which is how you ended up in prison.
Where she and I met. As enemies, naturally, but escaped as friends. Friends.
You can stop talking.
Okay.
We don't have the
Good luck out
equipment
there.
for this.
所以这之后还是回来解啊，就不让我拿那个东西。这个拿过了吧？这个也一样过不去。怎么不能拿武器
Looking
啊
for？something? We can head out the way we came.
这里不能拿武器。
Done exploring, Kratos. I remember where to look for a gateway. Follow me.
Well, you two seem to be getting on since completing your mission. Dare I hope this alliance has some staying power after all?
It seems to me we share a common enemy. Kratos, you may not accept that Ragnarok is inevitable, but you're smart enough to know Odin is a threat. Whatever comes next, our best chance of surviving it is to work together. Do you agree?
I do.
Then as to Brock's offer, you can imagine staying under the same roof as a couple former enemies? No further temptations towards terrible vengeance?
Not against you. Either of you. You have my word. This lock is different from others you might know. You'll need an enchantment on your chisel to use it. Bruna. Go ahead. Carve the letter.
Suna.
It's an Suna.
Lovely! Working together is already opening doors for us.
Is he always making puns like that?
这边有没有什么东西没拿到过啊？哦，应该都拿了。
We're blocked by more vines. Remember what to do? There's a fallen log in the river. It has something on it I don't recognize.
所以这个怎么办 ？T 切换。哦，还会这个。
So it's true. Tyr's really alive?
Aye. Not exactly shipshape. He sleeps in a broom closet now. But he's adjusting.
How did you find him?
Largely, that's down to Atreus having figured out how to access the prophecies giants reserve for their own kind. We only learned of it ourselves after Thor and Odin came calling.
To your home? Is it still standing?
Barely. But all the violence was seemingly just a distraction to let Odin have a private word with Atreus.
Odin was alone with your son? Did he tell you what they spoke of?
Yes. He said that Odin invited him to Asgard to help him find his answers.
The answers he's rushing into fate in search of. That's troubling. Well, if you're ready to talk to him, the Mystic Gateway is ahead. If not, I have some unfinished business up this river I could use your help with.
Or we can follow up on that elven sanctum out in Alfheim's desert.
不是啊，你倒是也让我射箭啊！
If you want to continue exploring, we'll need to remove that log in the river.
对啊，你倒是也让我射箭啊！要上岸是不是？哦，要上岸哦。
Good. We can explore the river now. And hopefully right some old wrongs. We don't have the equipment for this.
所以过不去。
What is your unfinished business?
I left something behind, near the falls.
Your wedding site. Now, why do you want to be going back there?
To be free of the bonds of my marriage. And to Asgard.
I think you severed that a long time ago.
Not completely. Not enough.
Guide us.
哦，这边支线哦，没有人想过支线，算了，回转。这边过主线吗？支线有空再过。诶，还是不会很长，好，过个支线好了。差事，
My people settled this river many ages ago. Thousands traveled it on pilgrimage to the shrine of worship. But
红
then the
箱子哦
Aesir came.
好，我在哪里停啊？
This is all that's left. Astrid's garden. The wilds reclaimed it. It was beautiful once.
一来就要打怪啊！
Get ready!
Incoming right side! Alpha!
还有一只，
You're on fire, Kratos! They will pass!
Alpha!
The creatures weren't always this ravenous. The ecosystem. It's out of balance.
这怎么毒啊？我要怎么解开这个毒啊？这个东西吗？还是有毒啊？所以是要用烧的。烧也烧不掉。
All is desolation, a fitting fate.
不要，我要先看看这边怎么进去。喂、看到了。
Oh, glad to see that still works. An armor piece bearing Lunda's brand. Shame it's broken. Nice bit of work otherwise.
Then why leave it?
You suspicious of her, brother?
If the orb she seeks is important, she would not have left it behind.
Perhaps. This mentions a spell that puts trolls to sleep. and a magic relic that acts as a sort of counterspell.
Oh, 上次破了掉了。
Nothing can grow from scorched soil.
现在是这个。
No hope can spring from burned gates.
I'd like to go talk with her.
Hmm. 他冰柱都不堵了吗？哎，真的。哦，看到了。
Life returns to the garden. Good.
然后嘞，有东西拿吗？没有啊。 所以，这个要找炸弹在哪里？是不是？在里面。
I have failed in the charge.
There she is again. She obviously needs help, and I'd like to give it.
说要盾反。哦，大概知道了。
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
.没办法盾反。没办法盾反。
Sigil arrows won't work on this. .
照不到里面去啊，应该是要烧那个树根。
The family crest of Henir. Poor man.
我烦不烦啊？应该要有某个高处让我过去。不然那边又要怎么过去呢？
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
到不到里面，算了。
All is desolation, a fitting fate.
Astrid. No.
Spirit.
Freya, you returned.
Astrid. What happened to you? To your garden?
The anger, my life's work rotted. My monument to your glory reduced to this. I am sorry, my queen.
You need never apologize to me, old friend.
I swore to keep this garden in bloom until you return. To live forever amongst its putrescence. A just punishment.
I will return, Astrid. Kratos, we purge this garden of poison.
Why?
The earth is a reflection of those who tend it. So long as the land is plagued, her soul will be as well.
要清掉剧毒。问题是
When my
怎么
garden
去啊？
blooms, so will my soul.
We have to destroy the totems. They're poisoning Astrid's garden. See that explosive? Setting it off could help.
Ah, maybe you can hit it from a different angle.
Oh!
换个角度，换哪个角度啊？
We have no angle on it.
找不到
We
角
should
度，
climb.
得爬
Find
上
a
去
better。vantage point.
我也想找制高点，它在哪里啊？哦，干！害我在那边找那么久。
Can you see if there's a way inside while you're up there? This garden still aches. There must be more poison somewhere.
他还没死透，反正这里面也没东西。
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
Oh.
Hi.
就在里面。先让我看一下这个要怎么弄进去。
I await the day when my garden grows again.
这个应该不是制高点问题。
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
炸不进去。哦，这么简单哦。
It's finished. Let's return to Astrid.
The land, it's alive
Yes,
again.
your garden grows again.
Freya, how did you?
It's okay, Astrid. It's time to move on.
Thank you, goddess. I do love you.
And I you.
You've done a great kindness.
A temporary one. The garden will die again.
All things do. That is no reason not to try.
但是问题是那边要怎么过去了？
Look, the door's held shut by that counterweight. We lower it, the door will open.
也不够远啊，这里又拉
Break
不
that
进去。
chain, and it'll lower the counterweight.
哇，是唔知。
Those vines have grown through the window. Maybe we could get closer from the other side.
另外一边哦，还有哪里有另外一边？
Those
搭
vines.
船吗？
They're growing from that bridge.
Freya, something your brother said. The Ace here burned him.
Yes. We weren't yet at war, but relations with the Vanir and Aesir had been hostile for ages. Freyr got it into his head that he could improve relations by sharing our magic with them. Vanir techniques for bountiful harvests, enough to feed their whole population. Getting set on fire was the thanks he got.
That's true. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir spellcraft. So when things went wrong, they blamed their teacher.
So Freya was a guest when Odin burned him.
Not exactly. Odin didn't mind locking Freyr up. He saw the potential of the magic and wanted to know more than how to improve crop yields. It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up and lit him aflame as punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of. Obviously, he survived. In fact, he used the opportunity to escape. But such an affront made war inevitable. But enough of that for now.
Behind you! Incoming! Don't let it heal!
Patience is
What is wrong?
Please, leave me to my prayers. I await Freya, the great healer.
I am here.
She will cure me. I have been a loyal follower. She would not abandon.
I am Freya. What do you need?
Only she can cure my sickness. With mangled mire.
我们死了还要吃那些东西？
We must help her.
She demands a cure. She is dead.
She is trapped here, ignorant of her own death. If we bring her what she needs, she'll move on.
You're certain?
I'm not going to do nothing. She needs mangold, mire, and palm. We should find some. That brazier. Maybe it could help with those vines. That brazier. Maybe it could help with those vines.
What 什么意思啊？哦，是这里的啊。
That brazier. Maybe it could help with those vines. 感就这样哦，这么容易。 Well done. What did you find?
As you asked.
就是这里在吵啊，吵死人了。
Nothing good can come of this noise.
Left flank!
哦，这不好打哦。
Behind you, Kratos!
Nothing good can come of this noise.
Explosive! Be careful!
幼稚嘛。
Did you recognize her? The sickly spirit?
No. There was a time I could recall the face of everyone in my people. Sometimes I wonder if gods live too long.
I once felt the same.
Anything illuminating?
.啊！每次都要玩这种益智游戏。
Could be useful. There must be a way to transfer the fire from one side to the other. Looks like that worked. Well, that did it. That's everything I need. Let's return to the Sick Spirit.
You would cure the dead.
I promised I would take care of my people.
You do not even remember her. nor she you.
And?
Let us return to the spirit.
It's explosive! Be careful!
Brother, I had a thought. What if we took a stealthy approach to our next battle?
No.
Have you
We
finally...
have collected the plans.
Could this be? I feel my vitality returning to me. I feel... Freya.
I am here.
I knew you would return. Even as the doubters cursed your name.
Thank you. But it's time to rest. You have earned it.
Thank you, my queen. I am tired indeed.
Shall we continue?
Yes.
哎呀，2艘船啊，刚从哪里来？
You know, I would have beaten you.
What?
Earlier, if Atreus hadn't been there.
Perhaps.
We could go again. Find out for certain.
I would rather not.
I'll bet you wouldn't.
有火。
You found some of my armor! I'll fix it up for you real good! We sure appreciate you finding our ore, though. I am doing this for free and whatnot.
Ah, that's it.
是干嘛？
Learn anything?
Incoming! Above you!
谁在笑？过来啊！感觉有支线哦。
My soul cannot rest until they are at rest.
Gunhild.
我只是想拿东西而已。
What is wrong?
I died. And you will help me.
Of course, Gunhild. But to what end?
When the Einherjar came, we needed a way to fight back. I suggested say their magic.
I understand your desperation, but that was foolish.
Clearly. I was lucky enough to be murdered before my mind could be corrupted, as theirs did. You must free them.
Of course. Say their magic corrupts so ruthlessly. Those poor souls must be in agony.
Then we shall give them death.
这个刚好看到一个地方可以爬上去。这里。哎。
My friends' souls are still twisted, aren't they?
Now, how do we get
Give
up there,
them the
I
freedom
wonder?
of death.
We can't. Not with those vines in the way.
对啊，这样怎么过去？要有制高点。还差2个。没有制高点，我怎么过去啊？制高点。 哇！但每次都找那么久。啊！
Looks like more of Lunda's old armor. Nearly have the complete set now.
Must be safer this way. We'll need to find another way around.
角度不对吗？要从那边丢过去，我已经炸掉了。这里还有一个，所以要从对面哦。哦。这是丢不到的、啊，感又要再重新过去一次。
Happy to repair my old armor for you. You happen to find my missing orb yet, though?
Sigil arrows won't work on this. These bridge supports look sturdier. We'll have to find a way to the other side to lower it.
到另外一边哦，所以要是绕过去哦。这勾不到啊！还差一个 R， 在哪里找啊？
I think we can burn those vines from here.
再烧这里。
Looks like that worked.
真难啊！
So, what's it like, being back?
Like I haven't come back at all. Everything's changed. I'm a stranger here.
I know the feeling.
不还有一个在哪里啊？
The runic word appeared over there. See it? Mecking. We should be able to reach the wedding site now.
所以这代表什么？ 哦，那里还有个红宝箱哎。打过去。没炸到吗？
Nice work. The closer we get, the more tightness grows in my chest.
You're sure you want to continue?
Confronting the past comes with a price.
It must be done. I've lived with this pain far too long. If you can believe it. We were happy once. For a time, I foolishly believed the peace would last. Perhaps that was my mistake. All I wanted was to protect my family.
There is no shame in that.
I failed, all the same.
Either of you. What more is there to tell of Freya being burned by the Aesir mob?
Well, Freyr certainly wasn't the same after that. At least for a while. His carefree ways were replaced with nightmares, paranoia, and lashing out. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding, but I do understand where his anger came from.
这不是一开始来那边吗？
What's that?
Despite his actions in Midgard, Atreus does still care for you.
I know. I raised a son, too. It may be hard to believe, but he was quite similar to Atreus at this age. He adored his father, always wanted to do right by him, and was constantly frustrated that no matter what he did, he never could seem to get his approval. He confided in me a lot, sought the comfort his father withheld. I wonder if your son could benefit from that too.
He has befriended the other dwarf. The blue one's brother.
Oh. Well, if Sindri has that covered, I suppose there's no need for me in his life anymore, is there?
That is not what I meant.
That was sarcasm.
Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason, who disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
Oh, yes. One of the many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager without my consent. I wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
Enough. We will continue later.
啊，闪退啊！ 我看来优化真的不好哦。啊，我读错档了。
Got a few things to square with.
Well, brother, before you see the lad again, might we discuss an approach?
He will tell me where he has been. That is my approach.
Ah, classic Spartan diplomacy.
Wait. Did you say Odin invited him to Asgard, and then he disappeared for 2 days?
Aye, but surely the lad's got more sense than to...
Don't underestimate Odin's powers of persuasion. He filled my son's head with lies. Why wouldn't he do the same with yours?
And you tell that one-eyed nutsucker he owes me one.
Fight thee now and eternally.
Well, looky there. Glad you could make the trip, your goddessness. I put your sigil magic on the young turd's bow, but then he and Sindri got into it over something. I don't rightly know.
Atreus.
Well, come on then. Hey, Tyr! Wake up! You got company. Now, why don't you just make yourself at home in Sindri's so-called study over yonder?
You better screw his head back on, and I mean tightly.
So you're back.
Are you ready to answer me?
About what?
Where did you go? Who did you see? Was it Odin?
What? Is that what you think?
Do you deny it? Answer me! Did you go to Asgard?
No! Of course not! But so what if I did? It's my future, it's my life.
You are my son!
Then why don't you trust me?
If you want me to trust you, then tell me the truth.
The truth is you're being a complete asshole!
Laddie, you know that's no way to change a man's mind.
He doesn't have any faith in me. It's fine if he keeps secrets. It's fine if Mom did.
It is not fine! Her secrets ought to be stuck with this path.
Oh, okay. So you don't believe in her anymore either?
This is not about your mother! What you have done is lie.
Wonder where I learned that.
That's quite enough.
Since when do you always take his side?
Since he became the one making sense.
Look, I was only thinking about going to Odin, but I swear it's for a good reason.
There is no good reason to go to Odin.
He'll only cloud your mind.
But I'd be going for us. I gotta stop something bad from happening.
Something bad did happen. Look at me, at Freya, at Tyr. Odin did this to us.
What's got everyone caterwauling all of a sudden?
Atreus wants to go to Asgard.
Asgard? Get kicked in the head or something?
Great. I guess everybody's against me now.
You must choose who you are going to be. Are you going to continue to lie and keep things from me? Or are you my son?
Choose? I never get to choose. Just leave me alone.
Listen.
Let go of me!
Listen!
I said let go!
What the fuck?
Atreus! Sindri, just try to keep control.
Come on! Come on!
我用撞的哦。 啊，马上要打了。
Freezing cold, lots of Hellwalkers, definitely in Midgard. Yep, home sweet home. Keep it coming. You're just helping me stay warm. Gotta find some shelter. These things! When did it get so bad out here? At least something out here doesn't want to kill me. Just need someplace warm. Then I can figure out where to go next. That doesn't look good. What is this thing? Some kind of white? Yeah! What is it you want?
我靠，挡不了。还有哦，
More ravens. You trying to tell me something?
两条路。
First, he thinks I've been to Asgard. Then, lying. I'm trying to save your life, you big jerk!
啊，收不回来了。
Gotta get out of the cold. Jump!
哎，怎么连他也死了？谁叫？ 是不是就这样绕一圈哦？
find shelter, and then what? Where could I go? If I go to Asgard, following the prophecy where Father ends up dead, if I stay locked up at home, there's nothing I can do to stop it. I guess in Asgard, I could at least keep an eye on Odin. Be a spy. Find out his plan. Take control of this.
Hey?
Oh, who am I kidding? I can't go to Asgard. Wait, are those red leaves? Freya's house.
啊，回不去了。哦，好吧，东西应该有东西没拿。
Oh no. Charlie! No. Charlie! Please. Please! Charlie! Hey, big guy. I'm here now. Don't you worry. Get you warm. You're gonna have to stand to let me into that house. Think you can do that? Come on, Charlie. You have to do this. I can't help if you don't. Emily! Emily! Good. Good boy.
是哪？
What a mess.
都不能拿。
I know, buddy. I know. It's cold in here. I should close that window if we're snooping around. Freya hasn't been checking on you? Right. Too busy hunting us down. Come on. Let's get you warmed up. Should be able to make a fire from all this mess. Wow. It's beautiful. Never seen anything like this around here before. From her home in Vanaheim? She must have really missed it. Valkyrie armor? Does this go with the wings on the wall? From her friend? Wonder what happened to her. Is this Baldur's? Wonder how Father was able to earn her forgiveness. I can't believe she never came back to check on her house. To check on you. That's not an excuse. You're welcome. Where do I go now? I can't stay. I just can't let my dad die too. There's gotta be something I can do.
奥丁的乌鸦吗？
It's okay, buddy. I think he's here for me. I'll be okay. I think. Okay. I'm ready. Take me to him. Should have learned to swim before Midgard froze over.
好了，先到这好了。